that is two cracking piles of firewood, that. Guys, welcome back to Geordie in the Wild and welcome back to the Scottish borders. Just look at that view. I'm not far from Moffat in Dumfries and Galloway, which is another few miles down the road. But in this week's video, we're going to do a nice little exploring day out, and then we're going to find somewhere to camp tonight. Haven't got any plan as of yet. I'm just going to go with the flow and see what happens. So as always, let's dive in. Bosh. We've got a pretty dramatic sky today. Beautiful. Now that is not a bad view. Look at that. Couple of pheasants in this field, and I think there might be a bull as well. He's a unit. Bull ring. What? All right. He is huge. Well into lambing season. There's loads of them. It's hilarious. I remember when my mother was around, if we drove past like a field full of lambs and sheep, she used to shout mint sauce out the window. Mint sauce, mint sauce. Oh God. What was I not expecting to see in the middle of the Scottish hills? Any guesses? Yeah, you're absolutely right. A Buddhist temple. How did you get it? There we go, the Kagyu Samyi Ling Temple. So when I was in Nepal doing Everest Base Camp, we used to walk past so many of these, and you used to walk past them and spin them as you went, and it would bring you good luck and good fortune. I remember all these flags from when I did Everest Base Camp again. They were literally all the way up. Every little village was stopped in, every town. This is one of the very common monuments that they use. People leave stuff here to bring them good luck and well wishes. Look at all the coins. Nice Stadler pencil there. Now that is two cracking piles of firewood, that. Lovely and dry. Be nice to fill the boot up, but obviously I'm not going to take any. I've got enough wood for tonight anyway. Let's go check out this main temple. Whoa, what an incredible place this is. Wow. So I've just met Steve, a gent who was probably in his 60s. And he's one of the volunteers here. He said it was built in 1988. And all of this has just been hand painted by like really professional artists that do Buddhist temples. But how incredible is this? He said basically nobody knows it's here. It's not advertised. I mean, I did find it on Google Maps. That's how I found this place. But wow, What a building. The grounds around it as well are enormous. Shall we go have a look inside? So silent in here. It looks very similar to what I saw at Tangboche as well on the way up to Everest Base Camp. The detail and everything is just incredible. I feel like that is an absolute gem to have came across this here. When I was in Nepal, everybody was just so welcoming and it was just brilliant. I had such a good time over there, especially doing Everest Base Camp as well. How many people can say they've seen Mount Everest with their own eyes? But then we're visiting temples like that the whole time as well. Wow. That was brilliant, that. Can't believe I've just randomly found a enormous Buddhist temple in the middle of Scotland. Steve, anyway, has recommended that I try Langham Nature Reserve to try and find a camp spot, so I'm going to go check that out next. Got some pretty moody skies above where I don't know if the sun's going to get back out today, but I'm optimistic, so see what happens. Hopefully it does. God, I've brought you some wildlife today, haven't I? Massive bulls, ducks, crows. I'm struggling to find a campsite. This is the place that Steve recommended, but it's just moors, and to be honest, I think it's going to rain later, so I need some trees so I can suspend my top above my tent. So we're going to keep going. I think I'm going to have to head back northeast up towards Hawick. Just randomly stumbled on this reservoir, which is pretty nice. Looks like people have camped here before. What the hell's that? That is someone leaving all the shit behind. Plenty of baby lambs knocking around on this road. There's one to the left. Well, I've came back to Megget Reservoir. That's where we camped a few weeks back. But tonight I'm going to head down to the beach and get settled down there. Well, this is more miserable than it was last week. Well, it's very basic. The weather's a bit crap. But yeah, I'm here. We're just going to cook some food. Sit and listen to some music. Hopefully Karen might turn up again because I want to ask her about how I contact about that pothole. See if I can get me money back, what I had to pay for the tyre. Or I'll just have to Google Scottish Council near Hawick or wherever the hell it was. Where was it? Selkirk. Right, sit by the fire. Very, very basic tea. Burgers, some onion, bit of mozzarella, salad, cheese. Good salad. Wow. 2 huge burgers, a little bit of red onion on the side. Let's get in. Oh, that's nice. Cannot whack this Tabasco picante sauce. Oh, so nice. Right, bit of bad news. I've just checked the weather and there's meant to be like loads and loads of strong wind tonight. And I cannot be bothered with it. I'm just going to get no sleep. A big gust came through before and already took the top out. So I'm just thinking I might just head back and call it. Plus it might rain as well, and with that wind it's just going to be absolute hell. So yeah, this could be the first time I've properly cut one really short. But it's been a nice couple of days. Obviously last week's video was yesterday for me, so hope you enjoyed that. But that Buddhist temple today, how good was that? That was amazing. Didn't even know it was there. Right, I'm going to wrap it up here. I shall see you in the next one. Who knows where we'll be. I haven't got any plans at the minute. It might be a bit of a day out trip, so let's see. Bosh. Well guys, that's it. I'm all packed up and I've just pulled over because I've spotted this in the distance coming my way. Hell of a left turn. Go on, lad. What was I not expecting to see in the middle of... What was I not ox? When I was in Nepal, all the... in the wild and welcome to the Scottish borders. That was crap. Right. Traffic